Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were getting on with a little bit of legwork. We took a trip up to the Outpost, because we basically need to figure out... Or we were going to look to try and do some explosives, but we were finding out that, or we found out that our market worker was just completely lax in what he was getting on with. So I think somewhere, there we go, settlement resources, that's what I want. Right, these guys have now had some food come in. It's not much, but there was some. Now they are going to need to get more. Whoa, we've got a... Wisp worked its way in. Let's deal with that quickly, shall we? Right. So, yeah, I'm trying to work out what our best bet there is, because we are going to need to get some sort of... Or I feel we need to up our cooked food production, because I don't think what we're producing at the moment is enough. But we absolutely need a whole nother... like at least 2 more people to manage a new cookhouse. That's kind of it. There's no ifs, ands or buts around that. That's going to need to occur. So yeah, at the moment we're desperately trying to get a longhouse up and running, but it is slow going because we are just requiring resources. But I don't want to use another cottage just to try and get things like tiding over. Yeah, like how much stew have we got? We've got 6 stew at the moment. Okay. Alright. But yeah, these 2 cookhouses really, I want them, like they're already working 24 hours a day, and I just really wish they would go faster. So if you guys know of a better way, like at the moment I've got them making like 4 meat soup. Is it better for me? Actually, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just going to say get rid of the meat soup, or get rid of those, and put this up to keep 12 in stock. Yeah? Because then if they grab the resources for 12 and get it going, but it's not like they've got to go far. I don't know. I don't know what the best thing there is. We'll just have to wait and see. Now the other thing as well is, like, we're going to start getting bones down here. We've got our fishermen down here. We can, if we, where are we? We drop that. I think it's daft you have to drop that to harvest them. You can't harvest them from inside the inventory, but oh well. Wow, I only got 1 fish meat out of that. Okay, well let's deal with those then. Right, grab all that fish meat. There we go. Right, and then next time we get a spare pot, we can look at the fish stew. Although, well, that's true. These guys are going to need water. They've got to go quite a distance for water, haven't they? Yeah. I actually think maybe, because there's nothing in this one at the moment, if we dismantle that and replace it with a water storage, because then we can start getting the storage guys running around and grabbing the stuff needed for that at least. There we go, there's our rope, pop that in there, because then the farmers aren't going to have to go as far for water, because that's going to at least be here. Right, okay. Yeah, because I haven't got the water on me to actually even start doing it. So that's one bit that's going to slow our cooks down, that they've got to come running away around here looking for water. Like, this is a fair whack out I've had to come to try and find some. Right, there we go. Right, let's grab that. and of course the other thing they've put in as well is a large water flask. So we might craft one of those and give, or a couple of those, and give those to the guys working at that particular storage house so that they can collect water faster. Right, so we're going to put those in here, pop 2, cook that, and that's then going to give us the fish stew, which if we've got this one prioritising on meat, we can make this one prioritise fish stew, which will, again, that's just going to help out with keeping people happy. It slows down the cooking rate because we only get 2 out instead of 4, but yeah, we've started to get people not satisfied with food, so I want to try and do the best I can on that front. But that is the only bit with stews, it doesn't put out the volume. There we go. There's fish stew. And then we can manage your tasks and add fish stew. Try and get 8 of them. Make that your top priority, and we will bin off meat stew for you. But we will let you... No, you can keep doing your meat soup. Keep prioritising that. Try and get that done as much as you can. We will run our stews over here. Just, you know, pop them in there. I know I've set that to be organised, but I'm not too worried about that for just like random little bits I'm going to throw in. Okay, so those need to go in there for a repair. We've prioritised the repair. We still need to get the longhouse set up, because that is going to allow us to have more people. Right now, that's what I feel I want. I know food looks like it's struggling, but we need more people to cook more. That's going to go in there. Okay. Right. You're grabbing a few seeds. Nothing in your veggie basket. Like, where actually is... And this is where I wish I could just pick one thing at a time. I really wish I could, like... Oh, edit filters? No. And that's the thing. I wish I could say, right, just show me the food foraging. Or... Yeah, okay, so we have got a few out and about. That's okay. Not going super far. You've got wood harvesting up there. That's fine. Love how these guys are all just, you know, crowding around the garden to cheer themselves up. Okay, so... Plenty of nails in there. That's leather scraps, which we've got plenty of. There's clothing, which is good. That's there for people to get. Wow, look at all of these. That's a lot of spare items. Right. Howie Armorsmith, my friend. Yeah, you're not the advanced one, so you can't do the fancy stuff. So I do want to upgrade... I need the improved metal worker. Okay, alright, that's fine. Right. Why are these torches not turned on? There we go. Let's get that one lit. Get this one lit. Wood beams, we're still just needing to try and move stuff around, really, aren't we? Right. There we go. There's a plank. I've no idea where my sled's gone, so I can't even grab more than one at the moment. The beams, I think, are going to be slowing us down a fair amount. I don't know. That's 14 beams that we need. And I don't know that I've seen any of them. Oh no, look, he's grabbed a beam. Okay, so we have got beams coming through. That's something at least. Right. I'll keep getting the planks then while he's grabbing the beams. Okay, well that certainly seems like, from a woodworker's point of view, we've got those guys up and running again. Right, pop that in there. Now, one of the bits I do actually want to know, and I don't think I can do it in this one, is... Oh no, I can do it. Right, so we need cured leather hide and rope. Have we got any cured leather hide? I don't know we've been making any. There's the leather hide storage. Well, the building didn't have any cured leather hide. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's got pelt. It's got pelt. It doesn't have leather hide. Okay, because this can't use pelt yet. Okay. But I think we can make leather hide, yeah, from scraps there. So how much leather hide did we need for the water bottle? We need 2. Okay, so then that's what, 10 scraps? Do we not have any scraps anymore? We don't appear to have any scraps anymore. Okay. Hokey dokey. Well, that'll have to do then. It's a bother. Right, I'm hoping you guys have got the metal knife sorted out now for the hunters. Yeah, I can see it there. I can see an axe. I can see a pick. Cool. So they're keeping up with that side, which is fine. Oh, what? Right, we still need... Oh, we don't need the... Don't need those anymore. They are purely on the beams, finally. Okay. Let's grab the beam then. I was busy looking at the mine upgrade, which is not what we're looking at right now. Okay, but like I say, hopefully that'll keep him busy on the draw knives. The food is genuinely what's worrying me. I don't know whether they changed like the food rate, like whether people are eating more than they used to. But it certainly feels like we don't have the production rate or capacity that we used to. I feel like we were able to have more food coming in than we currently do. Yeah, like, where have these guys gone? I bet they've had to go and get water. I genuinely think that's what it is. And I think we'll need to probably make large flasks for these guys as well. Right. Can we... Where are we? Water barrel. That's going to be a high priority. You need another person on you. Oh, right. Okay. Well... Yeah, I can't do that at the moment. I can't. I can't go down to one builder. That's just not feasible. At all, in any way, shape or form. So we're just going to have to keep slowly chipping away as we are, hoping that... Oh, we haven't even got any of those left. Okay. Yeah, I have real worries. 2 guys... Yeah, you got two here grabbing all the food. How is Outpost 1 looking? Because that's going to be part of it as well. They're going to need to be... They have no food. That's a problem. Okay. Alright. In which case, we're going to need to go and get them to have a little bit of self-sufficient food just on their own. Even if there's nothing else going on, we need to get them at least some kind of food that they can keep themselves going. If, you know, our blinking market worker is just not playing ball with this road. And I don't know if that's a thing in the latest patch. If you guys noticed that market workers just seem to be way more miserable and less likely to actually get on with their job. Because I've noticed it in my other playthrough as well. I used to have food going across fine and resources going across fine, and now suddenly, since the husbandry patch has come in and they've put in like villager happiness in it, sort of they've reworked that. The workers for the marketplace are just so miserable, and they just seem to take forever to do anything and don't move anything around. Yeah, it just seems rubbish. Like, I'm tempted to put a load of archers along the roadway here and see if that fixes it. I don't know if it will. But, you know, it's all I can think of to do to try and keep them cheerful. But even then, that doesn't sort of solve the problem of them just not working at the same rate that they used to. So, yeah, I don't know. But as it stands right now, we are absolutely going to need to get some more people up here. Yeah, we're going to need at least someone to cook and someone to go and collect collect food, basically. Well, I suppose the way we can do that is we can put a hunter's hut up here because we know there's smokers constantly popping around. So I think we probably try and do that. We don't need the advanced one, so we can just pop down a basic hunter's hut. Although, yeah, means we'll need to add bows and arrows. Do I want to do that? Do I want to worry about that, or do I just want to make do with a gatherer's pit? It's not even going to be a hut, it's going to be a pit, and have them go out and gather raw resources like vegetables and stuff like that. I'm thinking that's going to be the way to go. Pop it here along the road. Come on, you were happy with it a minute ago. There we go. It's okay. There, like that. Okay. And then, like I say, they can collect vegetables and stuff. And we can at least get them cooking veg up here. Come on. There we go. Right. So we need logs and sticks. Well, that's not a problem. Is that a hardwood log? It only blinking is. Okay, not what I expected. This one doesn't need to grab hardwood at all. Right, workers. Don't worry about hardwood. No, put that back. I don't need that. I need that. Okay. Grab all these. Oh, and then how many spaces you got in that house? You got one more space in that house. Well, we need to fix that as well. Right, where are we? Look at that. All that fibre. Lovely. And we can make our ropes. Cool. So that's that. I think actually then maybe we do just a small cookhouse up here. Where are we? Cooking hut. There we go. Just get the basic one. Pop that over here. Right, okay. And voila. Pop the rope in there. We can make more. Cool. And then we need sticks and stones. That's fine. So sticks. Where are we? We need 10 of those. Oh, there's those. 2 logs. It happens to only be 2 logs, so that's fine. There we go. What do you mean missing supplies? Oh! Okay. And then we need sticks. Send the woodsman out to go and get some more stuff, I'd imagine. Okay, so get that going. Then we're going to need to go and get some stones, but we should be fine with that because we chopped loads up previously. Right, okay. So we need 1 more long stick, which is fine. While he's going and grabbing that, let's us try and get the stones. Actually, we don't even need to go anywhere because we've got them all here from the iron mine. Cool, there's that. I will take that long stick from you, good sir. Cool, and then we've got a cookhouse up here. Okay, so we're going to need people up here, that's fine. But that means we're going to need more Jotun blood to summon said people. I feel like I've done a number on some of this stuff over here already. So we're going to need, yeah, we're going to definitely need some more. Oh, no, I wanted that. Yeah, like a hunter would be great up here, but we don't have... I don't want to... Considering the running stuff backwards and forwards appears to be unreliable, I don't want to rely on them to get, you know, arrows and bows up here, because that just does not seem to be working at the moment. So I want to have them have something self-sufficient, and I don't want to have to, you know, build a whole industry up here just to get bows and arrows and the like. So that's why I've gone with the gatherer's hut. I'm hoping we'll just be able to make do with, you know, roasting some vegetables, because then it means I'm not going to get any like farming resources or anything up here. So yeah, it's not the best, I'm aware of that, but it feels like the most appropriate thing to do at the moment with how, you know, our market worker just appears to be completely inept at his job. But I will happily take any advice that anyone has on why that might be and what to do about that, because yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss. It doesn't make sense to me because it did seem to be fine previously. Right, so let's just keep knocking this down. Right, and grab that. Okay, we've got 3. So how many was that? That's enough for our 2 people, but let's just grab these little ones that I can see while we're here. There we go. There's one more over there. We'll grab that. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we're going to now start heading back. So, yeah, I want to know, have you guys been having a similar problem with market workers on your side? Because it just seems different to me, and I don't understand what's caused that. I don't know whether that is just a me thing or what, but that definitely seems to be an issue to my mind. Now, with this, we are going to need to move some people around. So, while we've got... oh, have you guys gone back in there? Have you finally got your torches that you were looking for? I mean, it looks it. Yeah, they're back in here. Okay. Does that mean we had some food delivered? No. Okay. Fine. So let's us refill this. Yeah, we're going to need to get someone up here. We're also going to need to get another bed in here. Oh, it's missing the thatch. Okay. Don't suppose you managed to pick any thatch up, did you? No, thatch is empty. Fine. Okay, right. Well, let's us head back, and we're going to need to get some people summoning so we can send them up here to get going with that. Who's this charging up here? That's one of our builders coming up to probably try and help. That's fine. I don't mind that. There's a long old run for them, though. And then, like I say, we're just going to need to make sure that we've got the housing underway so we can start getting more and more people put together. Like, look at all these smokers. Like, absolutely, a hunter would be fine with all of this. Okay. So let's get home. One of the other updates as well, now that we've got the hunter's house, I think we can actually send our hunters to go and, like, hunt bears and wolves in the area. So we could actually put a hunting marker near that wolf den to try and keep it clear with the hunters, because we can send the hunters up there to, like I say, go and keep on top of it, shall we say. But I don't think that's probably a smart move for us at the moment, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's just one of the new things that you can do, which is quite interesting. But I just feel like we do just need way more people, and we haven't got the capacity for it. Oh, look, there's our market worker. Come on, you better be coming back with some iron ore in that. It doesn't look it. Sven. Right. What's in here? Why are you coming back with it empty? God's sakes. It's almost like by the time his day finishes, he's left the sled up there, and he spends all day going up there and getting the sled. Instead of, you know, bringing it back and having it here ready to go in the morning. It does feel like that's what's going on almost. Right, okay, so let's have a look. We're now back here. We needed to, that was it, we were going to get someone summoning in. Where am I? Storage, there we go. Activate. Summer angler and a winter huntsman. Oh, that's a really good set of perks. It's just I feel like they're going to get wasted on what I'm sending them to. So we've got 12 and 7. That's not enough. That will not feed everyone in the morning. At all. Like, I'm wondering if I just have to try and turn the barbecue on. Like, go down to one builder, which I don't want to do. And then, no, don't use the mushrooms for that. You can use raw meat for that. Just to give us some more things to get going. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. But I feel like that's what I'm needing to get done. Right, let's grab these beams. And we'll have to continue on doing the building ourselves. So now we're down to one builder at night time. And I am not happy. No two ways around that. That is not a place I want to be. that soup. Yeah. Not a happy bunny. In any way, shape or form. However, I do need to let you guys know that this will likely be the last episode before I go on my summer holiday. So for you guys tomorrow, you should be having the holiday series kicking in. Like I say, if I've done all the maths right and everything, which I think I have. So you guys get to enjoy Timberborn for the next few weeks, where you will see effectively a top-down city builder, but this one is based around beavers. Right, I also need to think about this one. Now, for anyone that has not been watching it in the past, it is a continuation of the mini-series that we actually did. So if you have not watched the first 5 episodes, do go and watch them so that you can be caught up, because we will be basically continuing on that mini-series. So yeah, if you've not watched them, do go and watch the earlier episodes so that you can get caught up and you know effectively exactly where we're going to be starting. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to have to wrap up here and say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with the blueprints for them, if that's relevant to them. And also you get early access to the videos, so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.